Hello, ladies and gents. I am the Rev, and this is Abandon Ship. And we're continuing on with our playthrough. And when we last left off, if y'all remember, we were heading into the northern seas looking for an icebreaker. Now, I have got one, but you know what's funny? You can't tell. And also, this is the first time I have ever seen 2 ports. But hopefully that will be a precursor to the rest of this monster map that they have. We got Lands In, the Wild Sea, Forsaken Seas. Yeah. There's a huge amount of content. So, we are up here, and as you can see, here, and here, so the first 3 ones, all of those were no ports, and then this one was a port. And any of these that you might happen to run into, because they are randomly generated, if you find a port, well, then you can find the icebreaker. And it is under upgrades and supplies. You can see here, whole 30 gold. Oh, mateys, that isn't much. So, now we go to continue on the last of the story. And it wants us to go up here. So we're going to fast travel to here. And when we come back, we will be in this area right here. So hold on, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are back. We are trying to make our way, oh my gosh, up through this horrible area. And yeah, that's okay. So a few things I would advise. First and foremost, make sure you have enough supplies and your cruise happiness is dialed in. Next, I would say make sure when it comes to your ship, you have all of the upgrades. So better... Oh, come on. Oh, you are killing me, game. Literally, so that's 30 we've lost so far. Right. So let's see where it takes us next. Here we go. You feel the strength of your connection to him and the pressure it exerts over you. Increasingly, as you sail towards the mysterious area marked so often on the charts, you feel a confident patience from the presence within you. Yet it is impatience and trepidation that harries your own thoughts. Whoa, that looks like a bunch of frozen tentacles. You quail at the truth of what lies before you, even as it becomes more oblivious. You feel powerfully torn between rushing fiercely onwards and fleeing in abject panic. We can hardly turn back now. Too much depends on our success. It's probably going to have a lot of that. I don't know, looks like we can keep going north. Because right now I see a lot of frozen krakens in the water, which is bad. Because that means we would have to fight them. But from what I understand, doing a little research on the game, there you are supposed to have multiple kraken fights. It is part of the game mechanics. So let us continue on. Everything is locked behind us. Here we go. You thought the Kraken was a single creature, and its defeat was bitter blow to the cult. Now, however, you have seen so many more of the monsters frozen in ice, you know the cult's plans are much, much grander. And yet, the revelation was not where the charts point to. That lies here, in this map. We must explore and find the truth. Oh boy. Well, I have no idea what's going to happen here. I think this is the end of the game, though. At least this is the end of the first part of the game, because there's such a big map. You know there's a whole bunch more content they just haven't woven in yet, and it should make things interesting, especially if they start you in an itty-bitty ship. You know, so you have to build your way to where we are now, and this is like the end. I hope this isn't the end of the game. I hope the devs have more planned, but we shall see. Now, if anything exciting happens, of course, I will come back, but otherwise, I'm going to clear this map before we do anything. So, hold on, folks. Uh-oh. Holy crap, the Devourer. The air shimmers. The fabric of reality seems to pulse, and soundless shockwaves blast you and the crew. Each falls to the decks, clutching uselessly at head or ears. You swear you can feel the trickle of blood through your fingers. The white-hot pain scours your mind and flinches your soul. Kneel before the All-Father and be welcomed back into our eternal embrace. No. The light, a beacon in the darkness. Your mental resolve holds out, acting as a barrier. You feel the crew so close to the precipice. Cling on to your presence. The darkness lifts. You all snap out of a blind reverie at the same moment. We must leave before we all succumb. Leave this area and return to safer waters. Okay. That does make me wonder, maybe the devs will put this as like a massive fight at the end. I don't know. Alright, so it said flee. How far was... Oh, we're supposed to go all the way to there. Alright, folks, hold on. I'm going to zip down there. The main story and the battle against the cults will continue in future releases through early access. In the meantime, you are free to explore and discover what else lies hidden in the world of Abandon Ship. Yeah, there's a problem with that. And that is you guys aren't letting us go anywhere else. So what's the point in continuing on? I mean, I can explore, I suppose, up there, but you know what I'm saying? What's the point? Devs, listen. Don't put something like that in your game unless... You need to put it a little bit better, I would say. Say you can continue on within the map that we have already opened, because there is a good 20 to 30 hours worth of gameplay here, so I cannot wait for any major updates. As always, I will keep you guys updated. I'm sure by the time the series gets done, it'll be the game itself will probably be different, but at least you got to see the Devourer and get an idea where the game is headed. Hopefully they will be adding ships, different upgrades, things like that. So as always, thank you so much for tuning in for this series. As always, I am the Rev. This has been Abandoned Ship. Remember, keep your heads down, your cannons up, and I shall see you again real damn soon.